Today, I wanted to talk about how to get free leads when you're starting out as a new real estate agent. Stick around. So, if you're starting out in real estate, you probably have heard that the most important thing to do in the beginning, and aside from setting up your systems, is to concentrate on getting clients. That's the most important thing because that's where the money is going to come from. So I wanted to talk about today about ways to generate leads for free. Because we all know that when we're first starting out, we don't have enough budget. Maybe some of you do, but most people don't have enough budget to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on paid leads. So let's talk about the free ways you can get some leads as a new real estate agent. So the first tip that I wanted to give you in terms of generating completely awesome free real estate leads is to door knock. As you might know from my other videos on my channel, I have been door knocking for a couple of months, and it was a big challenge for me. I recorded a vlog about that. But I believe in facing challenges, overcoming challenges, and I like challenges. So I took the challenge, and it happened to be a very good decision because it turns out that it is indeed, I can attest personally to you, it is a very good way to generate leads for free. There's other benefit to it. You're getting some exercise. While you're walking around, especially now because the weather is getting really nice, you're walking around, you're getting exercise, and you're getting leads. And the third, you're meeting people. So this is a really great way to door knock. So when you are door knocking, basically you're going there with a memorized script. So this way it's easy. You don't have to think about what you're going to say. Because think about it, every single door that you have to knock on, if you had to constantly think about what you're going to say, that's exhausting. When you have a script that's memorized, it's easy. You always know what to say, and it's really not that difficult. All you have to do is just dress nice, go out there, and try to make at least a goal for the day to talk to 20 live humans per day. That's like statistically the best way to generate consistent leads is when you talk to 20 people per day. And when I door knock, I have a notebook with me and I try to make sure that I make 20 contacts, and 20 contacts means that I have talked to a live adult person over 18 years or older about real estate that day. So this is a really great way to generate leads, and I highly recommend it. The second really great way to generate leads, of course, you knew I was going to say that, it is social media. I'll be honest with you, I'm not very good at social media. I don't have like a huge Instagram following, and I just really can't stand Facebook. And Pinterest, I really still don't know how that could really help me in real estate, to be honest with you. I have Pinterest account, but I use it for other things. So if you're really good at social media, if you're good at commenting on other people's posts, social media is a great way to generate free leads because it doesn't really cost you anything. I'm just saying I don't really do a lot of leads yet. I am active on Instagram, but it's not like I have generated any leads from it yet. So I will not attest to it yet, but I know it's a great idea. And tying into this social media idea of generating leads is also something that I do, which is writing blog posts. It's really cool to write posts and have a blog because even if somebody is searching for a certain topic, they can Google you and find you in the topic, and then there you are. Your information is there, you're a real estate agent, and that's how they find out about you. But another really cool way to tie that into more, add another layer to it, is start making videos. So let's say you live in a town that nobody knows about. or it's a small town, start making videos about the town and some cool things about it. Not all videos have to be made about these popular cities. You know, you can make also videos about places people have never heard of. I'll watch your videos if you make them. I haven't been to every single state in the United States. I have no idea how it is in, let's say, I don't know, Montana. Start making videos about your town and where you live and special unique things about it. And maybe people that are trying to move to those areas are Googling, and they will Google your video and they will find out you work there, and they will hire you as their agent. So that's a great way to generate free leads with social media, blog posts, and videos. You can do all three of them, or you can just pick one, whichever you like. But the main thing is about staying on top of mind and being visible out there. I mean, we live now in a world of internet, of social media, of videos. Videos are big, and you just got to do it. You just got to get out there and start doing videos. Okay, another great tip for generating free leads is tapping into your sphere of influence. And I know that there's probably other agents that are telling you to pick up the phone and start calling your sphere of influence. Maybe some new agents wouldn't be really comfortable with that, kind of, shy and thinking like, I just started in this business and now I'm going to be calling and bothering everybody. Fine. I actually didn't feel comfortable doing that either. So a great idea to tap into sphere of influence is host like a little barbecue or picnic or some kind of a really low-key casual event, and invite everyone your dry cleaner, your banker, your person that you go and get your oil change with, whoever you do business with, and you see them every single week or every single month. Pop by their place, pop by their business and say, hey, listen, I'm having a get-together, a picnic. We're doing it in the local park. It's on this and this day. Stop on by, bring your kids and, chill out with us. And this way, you're getting all of your sphere of influence, or at least some of them, to pop by, say hello to you, and you can start chatting with them casually about, their lives and what they're doing. And eventually, maybe you can introduce the fact that you are in real estate. So it's a great way that's not too pushy and aggressive, and you don't have to like call them out of the blue, out of nowhere, and bother them. And once you meet these people at the event that you're hosting, like I said, a low-key casual event, it doesn't have to be anything fancy or expensive or anything like in a restaurant, just really simple. Take a couple of those people's business cards or phone numbers and maybe schedule to have a lunch with them and see how you could support their business. Maybe you could do an Instagram post about your local flower shop, and then they can do Instagram post about you. Maybe you could interview one of your local businesses. That's what I'm actually planning to do. Start spotlighting and interviewing local businesses on my other YouTube channel that I have, which is consumer faced channel that I do about Charlotte and the area. So I'm trying to slowly spotlight local businesses because I think it's a great way to help the economy, and I believe also in local, small businesses. So it's a great way for you to contribute, and also it's like helping out each other. You're helping them, and they're helping you. Another great way to generate free leads in real estate is to attend a networking event. And this doesn't have to be another fancy event with, suit and ties and expensive tickets. You don't have to go all out. Simplify things and look for things that are happening in your community. If you go on Facebook and you look at events near you, or even on Google Maps near you, you will find so many little events like your Chamber of Commerce or your local library or perhaps your town hall or your HOA. There's always little small free events that are happening all around us. You just have to look for them. And just put on a nice clean shirt and go there. You don't have to get all dressed up either. Just go there and meet people and network, talk to them. Make sure that when you're talking to them in the first couple of minutes, you talk about them, not yourself, and demonstrate genuine interest in their lives. Start out a raw, genuine conversation with these people, and then only at the end throw in casually that you're in business of real estate and give them your business card. So you want to do your pitch at the end. You don't want to do your pitch in the beginning, because let's face it, nobody likes to be sold to. And when we start to talk to people and immediately start selling to them, it's a big turnoff. I mean, think about it. When you go to a store and you get approached by a lady who's asking you, can I help you? You say no. Even though you know you're going to buy something, you say no. And it's so funny because my coach was just talking about this, and it just makes me think about myself in that situation, that whenever I go into a place and somebody's trying to sell me something, I get like edgy, and right away I say, please don't bother me. I don't want anything. Which is not always the truth, because maybe eventually I will want to buy something and then that person will be helpful to me. But this is our natural kind of a normal reaction. We don't want to be sold to. So when you're talking to these individuals and you're starting the conversations with them, show genuine interest in their lives, build that quick, instant trust with them, and then casually mention that you're in the business of real estate. They will appreciate that you are interested in their lives. They will trust you more, and they will be more happily ready to take your information and think about working with you. So don't forget about that. This is very important. And again, this is another free way of generating leads. You don't have to pay for anything. Maybe if there's a band playing somewhere and there's a $5 ticket, go buy the ticket and attend the event and start talking to people. But that's not huge money to spend. You're supporting a local band, you're supporting local artists, at the same time you're networking. So networking doesn't have to be just in a business sense. It doesn't have to be only 9 to 5. It doesn't have to be just in your business hours. It can also be on the weekends. So try to find events as much as possible and go network as much as possible. But don't walk around handing out your business cards, because you will hate yourself. I promise you. Another tip that I wanted to give you, which ties into the events and tapping into your sphere of influence and your friends and meeting people, you want to come from a place of value whenever you're trying to generate business or generate leads. You never want to look desperate, clingy, and just lost. You don't want to be salesy. You don't want to be too pushy. You want to be confident, but at the same time, you want to come from a place of value. Because think about it, whenever you get something for free, when you go in to a place and somebody gives you something for free, don't you feel so enchanted right away? Don't you feel like, wow, this person is so nice? Don't you feel like right away you start a little bit trusting that person? I mean, I have that. I love getting things for free. And it's not because I'm cheap. It's because it just shows such genuine gesture from other people. So come from a place of value and offer perhaps somebody that you meet that's not maybe ready to sell yet, or maybe they're just thinking about it, offer to prepare a mini property report or market analysis or some kind of informational report that you can do on your computer, and either drive by to them or mail it to them or email it to them. There's 3 ways of doing it. In person, give it to them, put it in mail, or send them an email. But you're doing something for free that you are not asking anything in return. And immediately that person feels like, oh, wow, there's no pressure. This person is not asking me to do anything right now. They're just offering me something for free, something of value. They don't feel threatened by you, and they feel like they can perhaps maybe start to trust you. This is really key. And this way, it's like throw it behind you and find it in front of you. That karma where you're giving somebody something of value, something free, and they remember you. And then when the right time comes, they will, you will be on top of their mind to do business with you. Even if you don't generate the lead, even if that person never works with you ever again, they just take your stuff and run, that's fine. You're doing the right thing. You're giving things for free. You're offering value that's not costly to you or doesn't take that much of your time, and you showing who you are. And let me tell you, in the long run, if you keep doing it, there's going to be a couple of those people that will cherish it and value how you are generous. Because we live in a society that is all about me, 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 give me, give me, give me, take, all that stuff. And you want to show them that you are not like everybody else, that you are not about just me, me, me. You are also about service. And when you are building your business, especially in real estate, which is a service-oriented business, it's not about you. It's never about you. It's always about the client. The client is always right. You never argue with the client. Doesn't mean you have to work with nasty people. You have the freedom of choosing who to work with. And that's what's beautiful about this industry. But at the same time, you are coming from a place of service. And don't forget that it's not all about you. It's about the client and how we can help them to make the most important decisions of their lives, which is buying or selling their property. And the last tip for today is if you have the opportunity to volunteer anywhere in your community, that's another way to network and meet people in a casual way where you can let everyone know that you work as a real estate agent. And again, I don't mean going into a volunteering job and right away starting to spam people with your business card. I mean formulating relationship, meeting people, and eventually presenting the fact that you work as a real estate agent. So these are the 8 tips on how to generate leads for free. There's other ways to generate leads that require money. Sometimes you buy Facebook ads or purchase other leads from other lead generation companies. You buy, you cold call, but for that you have to buy a software which costs money that you have to pay for. It's usually between $150 to $500 per month. So that's an expense per month that you have to incur in order to make those calls. So in the beginning, if you're short on cash and you want to generate leads without spending a couple $100 per month, the tips that I mentioned to you are a great way to generate leads. So basically my goal for every day is to talk to 20 to 25 people about real estate. So it's either on the phone or in person. And because I've been door knocking a lot, for me, this happens in person. So if I mark for my goal that I spoke with 20 to 25 people per day about real estate, that's a win for me, because usually 2 or 3 of those people will be people that I add to my database, and one of them will be a lead that I will be following up as I go along. So this is all about numbers and statistics. And if you do the things that I told you in terms of free lead generation, when you are talking to people and on a daily basis, when you have an event, and let's say during that event you schedule a couple of coffees or lunches throughout the month, there you go. Already you have a couple of people to talk to. You network, you volunteer, you prepare CMAs, mini property reports, you drop them off by people's houses or mail them. You just have to get out there and meet people and make sure that you are talking to people about real estate every single day. And that's how you generate free leads So these are high payoff activities to keep you focused. And when you're first starting out in real estate, you can do these activities every single day. I hope these tips were helpful to you. Write down in comments below if there's anything that you'd like to know. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. And see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.